Oh, hello there, everybody. All right, welcome to my new studio. What do you think, huh? It's a little different. It's a little more filled out, I guess. More things to look at. I got some stuff that I've been holding on to. I got some things. I got some stuff that some artwork custom made. I got some books, the Hulk hands, Pixel Star shit hat. You know, it's lots of fun things. I don't know if you noticed. It's here. It's mine. I'm gonna spin it. Preemptive spin before anything else. Oh, is that good? That is good right there. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up. I have a feeling a lot of people want to know what's going on. And yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's a lot of fun stuff. Did you guys watch the debate last night? Did you? I hope you did, because my goodness, it was a debate between the president and the presumptive nominee. The Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. It was interesting, wasn't it? It was interesting, to say the least. So I'm going to talk about it. A lot of people are. I see a lot of chat going nuts about Tim Pool being arrested. He did not get arrested. Obviously, it's satire. I have a funny article that I'm going to talk about. He did not get arrested, but it's such a funny article that I randomly came across, and I had to read it. And sure, it might have been a little clickbaity. Come on, it's just funny though. So I'm gonna explain it to you, and hopefully I don't know if the internet's working very well. It seems like I'm not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, it's telling me. So hopefully it's not, I don't know, it's not too bad. Is it smooth? Are you guys hearing me? I don't know. This is the first time I'm actually here in the new location. So I don't know actually if this is going to work or not. I'm whatever. I'm just going to go for it. So check it out. So let's talk about the debate. Let's jump right into this. This is, man, here we go. This is the thing in question, the debate. It is the debate heard round the world. Now, before we get into the debate, actually, I want to bring up something. Do you guys know what this is? This is actually a fan sent this to me. I have a little letter. I'm just going to read it. This is from Nancy or Mary. Maybe it's Mary. I can't actually tell. Here, you guys tell me. What is this? Can you guys see that handwriting? Oh, man, it's really difficult. I think it's either Mary. I'm going to go with Mary. Yeah, let's go with Mary. Anyway, Mary says, here we go. I hope it plays, but can't guarantee it. One of the kids left this years ago when he moved out. You're doing really well with your new show. Thank you very much. And I'm proud of how good both you and Tim are doing. You seem to enjoy being a YouTuber, and that's good. I have been enjoying this, actually. But the reason I bring this up, check this out. Look at that. We've got Donald Trump. See him? There he is. Where is he? There he is. Donald Trump was in WrestleMania. I don't know how many of you knew about this, but it's hilarious. That's what it felt like last night. That's what this was. This was the new WrestleMania. I mean, that's how excited I was for it anyway. I was so excited for it. I wanted to see Trump tackle Biden. Not literally, obviously, figuratively. I'm not talking literal, but it's hilarious. Everyone's saying that the video has dropped. Well, I'm trying to do it right now. Unfortunately, this is oh man, I seem to have lost a lot of viewers. Probably because they found out that Tim did not get arrested. They wanted to hear about it. That's okay. So check this out. This is what it really felt like, right? This is what it was like. It was a 2v1 battle. Trump was dealing with this guy. And it was embarrassing. He was basically lobbing these softballs over to Biden and then slamming Trump because Biden was nonstop lying, bringing up all this fake stuff. And Trump was basically countering it and trying to, just deny, be like, no, you're wrong. And then I think, what is this? Chris Wallace, I think his name was, this guy. Whatever. It was embarrassing. It was constantly Trump trying to be like, that's wrong. This is the case. I mean, he was playing WrestleMania. That's what it was. WrestleMania. It was him tackling. I love this. Look, can you see it? Look at Trump there. This is, I don't know who he tackled, but I'm actually kind of excited. I haven't actually watched this since it came out, but I'm actually really excited about that. So yeah, Chris Wallace was basically just lobbing softballs at Biden because that's all Biden got. And what's interesting, this is from, let's see, a day ago, I guess. So Trump camp seeks extra debate rule. Third-party inspectors to look for electronic devices in candidates' ears. Yeah, Biden originally said, okay, yeah, let's do it. That's fine. And then later came back and said, actually, we're not going to do it. This is, we deny that. So then these pictures were floating around the internet now. Check this out. This is one where you see some sort of something in his arm. I didn't notice this during the debate. This is, I guess, a cue drop that they have some sort of device here. There's a wire that slipped out of his jacket that you can see. So I don't know if this is, I haven't rewatched it to double check this, if this is accurate, but you can see that there's definitely something that was going on there that was really interesting. So I don't know. And there's even, what is this? This is someone saying that Biden was wearing Mojo Vision AR smart contact lenses, projecting his speech with them. That is some next level stuff right there. That is next level. I don't know if that's true or not, because that seems rather bold. But my goodness, I mean, imagine if he had contact lenses. That's why he was staring at the screen like, this and this, you guys got to listen. It's like, I don't want to hear you talk to the people. You're supposed to be debating ideas. This was so annoying. Biden kept steering the conversation into these talking points and looking down at his paper, reading something. It's like he had notes of talking points. It's like, doesn't matter what the question is, bring it to these talking points. That really frustrated me. It was consistent. He kept bringing it back to, it's Trump's fault for all the coronavirus deaths. And Trump actually made a really good point saying, actually, they were projecting 2.3 million people dead from this. So technically, I saved 2 million people, a little bit more than that, which is actually true. They were projecting back in March that 2 million people were going to be killed from this virus. So the fact that they keep saying these 200,000 deaths are his fault, but in reality, if you really look at the way that, going off of the news media, what they were saying, he actually saved 2 million people. So, it depends on what side of the field you're on. I mean, all in all, this match between them all, obviously there's this one thing that happened here. I'll check this out. This is the biggest story that everyone's raving about. It's basically this whole, will he condemn the supremacists? And, Chris Wallace here, I have someone actually wrote out the words here. So, are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups? Sure, he says. And to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities we saw in Kenosha, as well as we've seen in Portland. What's white supremacists in Portland and Kenosha, Wallace? Which ones? What are you talking about? It's all Antifa. And then, of course, when Biden comes up and they're like, we got to, Biden goes, they're an idea, not a group. And it's like, wait a minute, Biden. So you're telling me these people aren't organized? They're not coming and bringing shields and signs across the country in U-Haul trucks that we've seen multiple times, including Kenosha, where they actually found a caravan filled with this stuff. So they're absolutely a group. They're absolutely organizing. This bugs me. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So Trump says, sure, I'm prepared to do it, but I would say almost everything I see is from left wing, not from the right wing. It's true. That's what's happening. It's not the right wing. They're not doing anything. And he's saying, I'm willing to do anything. I just want to see peace. Thank you. Boom. I just want to see peace. That's what I want. That's it. Wallace says, then do it. Biden's like, do it. Yes, say it. Well, what do you want me to call them? Give me a name. White supremacists, right-wing militias. Why are they even talking about that on a debate? Why is that even an issue? That isn't an issue in this country. I don't get it. Antifa is the people burning down cities. The Democrat mayors, the the different district attorneys that are letting him out. That's the problem. That's what they need to be talking about. The fact that this is what Wallace brought up, another clear lob over to Biden, but like, here, Biden, have this, crack it out of the park, because this is an easy home run for you, because Trump probably isn't even thinking about this. And the fact is, he said here, check us out. And Biden's like the Proud Boys, and Trump goes, Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. He's not telling them to stand back and stand by. It's saying that's what they're doing. They're standing back and standing by because they're not out burning down these cities in America like Antifa is actually out there doing. So he wasn't telling them to do it. That's what everyone's reporting today. They're like, oh my gosh, oh no. He actually said for the Proud Boys to stand by. No, he didn't. That's not what he said. He's saying Proud Boys stand back and stand by. They're not looting and burning down these cities like another idea, as Biden so eloquently put it. Antifa is just an idea. Get out of here. So it's ridiculous. But then he finishes up by saying, but I'll tell you what, somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left. He's right. He's right. We do need to do something about that. They are burning down this country. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. So of course, the very next day, here, let me back this up so you can hear it. I don't want it to be too loud for you. Check this out.
When you said that the Proud Boys would stand back and stand by. I don't know who the Proud Boys are. I mean, you'll have to give me a definition.
He doesn't know.
Because I really don't know who they are.
He doesn't even know who they are.
Say they have to stand down, let law enforcement do their work.
Thank you.
Law enforcement will do the work more and more as people see how bad.
He didn't even know. Who is the Proud Boys? The people aren't talking about the Proud Boys. Look at this. Check this out. Trump gives, or he's planning a $500 billion Black America plan designating the KKK, Antifa as terrorist organizations. If that's not condemning white supremacists, I don't know what is. That's a pretty bold move. And I have no problem with this because we do need to help our infrastructure. A lot of inner city families happen to be Black Americans. Let's help them. They need help. This is fantastic. So they're trying to being out here calling him a racist when in reality he's actually doing some killer things for the minorities in this country. When are we going to actually talk about that on the debate stage? Biden, what are you doing? In fact, Trump actually brought up some of Biden's history, the crime bill. He actually brought up the crime bill. I was like, yes, thank you for bringing that up. But he actually brought up all the different racist things that Biden used to say. That was fantastic. And it's the truth. Biden has a history of being a racist. It's countless videos of him literally saying racist things. Give me all the examples, the actual video evidence of President Trump being a racist. I'll wait. And I'll keep waiting because I can't find them. I don't see them. It's just hearsay. It's just, I heard him say this. Well, actually, it was just in the family that I heard this. Mary Trump, his own niece, I think it's his niece, she was saying something along that line. And then when asked, it was like, well, it was all the older family actually. And it's like, did you actually hear him? Well, it shouldn't surprise you that he said that. And it's like, that's not even answering the question. Anyway, this is ridiculous. But then if you watch the debates, you got to admit it was hilarious. Trump ripped him apart. I think Trump won that. I think Biden kept trying to skirt the question to something different, looking down to his notes, to his talking points, clearly had some sort of earpiece or some electronic device to help him get through this because I don't believe it. I've seen almost everything that he's done, all the different speeches that he's come, when he doesn't call a lid to the day. But man, this is crazy. Check this out. This is probably my favorite moment of the night. Trump calls him out like crazy. It's not too loud here. Check this out.
Manufacturing went whole.
Excuse
number
me,
one.
Chris. Wait.
Number two.
Chris,
number three.
They said they would take. No, you're number two. No.
Biden jumps from number two, just keeps going to number three, and Trump straight up stopped because he was interrupting. He's like, no, you're so wrong. Manufacturing got killed from COVID. That had nothing to Trump had nothing to do with it. Trump shut down the country. Biden actually ripped him apart, said you're xenophobic. So I don't know how that, that whole thing, the fact that they're trying to blame a virus, Trump can't go like this and make the virus go away. I don't know. Maybe they think that he actually can. It feels like they're putting him on a higher pedestal than they say the Trumpers are. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, in the middle of him defending himself, he straight up goes over and says, "No, you were on number 2." Continuing on, it was like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I thought that was hilarious. I was eating popcorn. I was just popcorn. Oh, man. Oh, and listen, sorry about the internet. I'm not sure what's going on with the internet. I hear the internet isn't the best at the new location. You know what? I'm still voting for Trump, but I do think that he could have slowed it down a little bit. I could have, but Biden, he wasn't, it didn't feel like he was there. It felt every time he laughed. Look at this. Let me look at this. Where is it? It's in the other one that I had. Let me just, look at this. There it is. Look at that smile. You see that smile? He did that almost every time he had nothing to say. Seriously, had nothing to say. It was just, oh man, Trump was right. Doing my creepy smile thing, creepy laughter. Think laughing it out isn't going to make it better, Joe. You have to actually say something in response. So this was a cringe fest, honestly. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, so this is my new studio. Welcome to it. I might be changing things around. I finished right before I went live, and so I don't know if you can see this. This is actually soy Jesus, a little physical soy Jesus. And I'm birthing a little tiny Tim Pool out of a pod. It's really cool, and this is actually the flag that was flown for us, the Timcast IRL team. That kind of took over that. I don't know. I didn't give him a say. I just kind of took it when I was let go. So yeah, you know what? And speaking of Tim Pool, I'm sure you all want to know what I'm talking about. How now, all right, guys, here it is. Check this out. Tim Pool apprehended by law enforcement after live streaming without a mask. The Timcast compound raided. Beanie Man in custody. All right, now this is NPC Daily satire site. I just thought this was hilarious. I'm sorry to deceive you all. I just thought this was so funny. Check this out. They got their facts so wrong. Everything about this article is wrong, and I just thought it was funny. Far right. He's a fence sitter. He's in the middle. Come on. At least officers. Gotcha. For all of those who think that it actually happened, that's okay. I'm sorry. Oh no, is the stream dying? Oh man. All right, sorry if the stream is dying. This is a new studio. I don't know. I think the internet's not the best here. Hopefully it doesn't get worse over time. I apologize if the stream is cutting out for you. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. We are getting better internet. Tim is actually working on getting gigabit internet, and it's going to be like super fast. But enough about Tim. He didn't get arrested, everyone. I'm sorry. I totally wanted to school you all with some little clickbait stuff. I promise I won't do that very often. I read this article, and I literally laughed out loud. I thought it was hilarious. So, I mean, obviously, it was a question mark. Hopefully, you kind of got that it was a question mark. And I'll spin the UFO for everyone who got mad. This is also for you, Tim, who's probably in the other room. I know who the guest is tonight on Timcast IRL. Great guy. It was cool to see him again. But yeah. Anyway, check this out. This is my new studio. So I got my gaming center over here, so I can slide over and game. I don't have to like move my screen now because I actually have a Twitch channel that you can come check me out, which actually just got monetized. It's Twitch TV. Twitch.tv/Adam Crigler. Really easy to find me. Go over there and follow me. I usually go live after my show tonight. I probably will. I might actually wait until after the Timcast IRL show because the internet seems to be, I don't know, stuttery. I don't even see the chat anymore. Usually I can see the chat and it's getting really wonky. So I don't really know what's going on. if you guys can even hear me right now. I hope you can. I'm not sure about the internet here. So unfortunately, I have no control over this. I'm live, and I'm going to have to roll with it. So with me, I got my wonderful guitar. I don't have a name for her yet. Or him. I don't know. I haven't decided. It hasn't spoken to me yet. I don't know if you know about the flag here. This was flown for me, Tim, and Lydia, the Timcast news team, in an actual military mission. And I kind of took it, and someone actually sent this box to us, and I couldn't figure out how to fold it with the stars straight. Kind of bugs me a little bit. I might try to fix that later on as we move forward. But I just threw this up over the past like 5 hours. I've been working on, getting everything organized so I can go live with you guys today. I hope you guys can actually hear me and see me. Let me check. I hope you guys can actually. Okay. It looks like it's pretty fluid. Okay, good. All right. So I'll keep that there so I can actually check what you guys are seeing. Awesome. So, you know what? Thanks for hanging out with me today. Before I move on to the next subject, smash that like button. You see the Hulk hands? See that like button? Oh, can you? Where is it? There it is. There's the like button. Come on, smash it. Oh, smash. Whoa, I didn't even look at the amount of likes. That's an amazing amount of likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because I am going to be going live 6:30 to 8 every weekday, Monday through Friday. Tomorrow, I actually have a wonderful surprise. Ryan Long is going to be on my show. He's going to join me. He can't physically join me because he's in New York and we're in the new location. Actually, I could tell you where we are. I've been given the okay to say where we are. And I don't know if I'm going to yet. I feel like I should hold on to that. I might hold on to that. I might tell you by the end of the show. Ryan Long, though, hilarious guy. I'm really looking forward to having a conversation with him because he's hilarious. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. So tune in tomorrow, 6:30. I'm gonna have Ryan Long on the show via the interwebs, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. So also hit the bell so you know when I go live. You get notified whenever I'm gonna go live, and then become a member. Please do. If you do, it definitely helps my channel grow. It definitely shows me that you want to support me. And I load up some cover music. It's not available to the public. It's only for members. Right now, there's only one song, but I've been planning on moving. I've had a lot on my plate over the past few weeks, getting my new show going and everything. So I'm having a lot of fun, and it's all thanks to all of you. So thanks for showing up for me and smashing that like button. I see so many likes. Thank you all for all those likes. It's fantastic. Normally, you see my spinning light bulb. Is it spinning? The light bulb is spinning. I don't know if you can see that it's spinning, but I really love it. I got my books. Look, I got books. That's right. I read books. That's right. Anyway, let's move on. Check this out. NASA to send a new $23 million toilet to the International Space Station. $23 million. That thing, I almost said a dirty joke. Yeah, look at that. That's some amazing, look at dose, pump, enable, disable. All right, let's read about it. NASA is sending a new and improved toilet, much improved toilet up to the International Space Station this week. Why it matters? The new toilet is designed to be easier to use for female astronauts while in orbit. Awesome. Very nice. How it works? The new $23 million toilet, called the Universal Waste Management System, incorporates feedback from astronauts that should make it more pleasant for everyone to do their business in space. The current toilets on the space station make use of a tube and a funnel with a seat, but the toilet's design make it hard to use both simultaneously. Oh, so like you can't do number 1 and 2 at the same time. All right, legit, makes sense. The team behind the new toilet incorporated the tube so it can be used with the seat, making it easier for female astronauts to use. The UWMS is also easier to maintain than the current toilets in orbit, meaning astronauts will need to spend less time cleaning than they do currently. Yeah, because you don't want poop molecules everywhere. I mean, who wants poop molecules everywhere? I mean, I'd be ripping them, probably lurking in chat right now going, yes. Because I guess when you fart and you smell a fart, it's poop molecules. I don't know is that true? I don't know if that's actually true or not. Can I get a fact? I don't have a fact checker. That's all right. What's next? NASA hopes to eventually use the toilet on missions to deep space destinations like the moon and Mars, which makes sense because we are definitely going to the moon. 2024 is supposedly the next time we're going to be going. When the astronauts have to go, we want to allow them to boldly go. I see what you did there. That was from Jim Fuller, who helped develop the new toilet. Said during a press briefing last week. The toilet is expected to launch to the station Thursday aboard Cygnus spacecraft from Virginia, and you can watch it live right there. This is on Axios, and I have some more space things to talk about because it's just kind of cool. I love rapping about space. So I want to talk about this leak. All right, so there was a leak actually. I don't know if this was when did this happen? I think it was a few weeks ago. So there was a leak that they had to all isolate. I think it was in the Soyuz, the Russian capsule, and they had to close it off while they tried to run different tests to find out where the leak happened. And let's read about it. Monday night, the Expedition 63 crew was awakened by flight controllers to continue troubleshooting a small leak on the International Space Station that appeared to grow in size. Ground analysis of the modules tested overnight have isolated the leak location in the main work area of the Zvezda service module. I don't know if I said that right, but that's cool. Additional work is underway to precisely locate the source of the leak. The leak, which has been investigated for several weeks, poses no immediate danger to the crew at the current leak rate and only a slight deviation to the crew's schedule. NASA astronaut and station commander Chris Cassidy and Roscosmos cosmonaut. I never heard that. Roscosmos. What does that mean? I'm going to look into that. Anatoly Ivanishin and Ivan Wagner were instructed to move into the Russian segment to collect data at various locations in the Russian modules. The size of the leak identified overnight has been attributed to a temporary temperature change aboard the station, with the overall rate of leak remaining unchanged. Previous leak checks were conducted in the U.S., European, and Japanese modules in the U.S. segment of the station. Check this out. I actually have a picture. This is one of the holes. It might be the hole. I don't know, but this was posted after all this went down. Look at that. Actually, it's unfortunate because you don't really get a good judge of how big the hole is, but it says here that it was made by a meteorite the size of a grain of sand. And actually, when I was talking to the space experts last Saturday, we actually talked about this, about how if you throw a bag of sand into the orbit of Earth, it would decimate many of the, I think there's like 3,500 satellites at the moment, or 4,000 satellites total. And it's pretty crazy. Like one grain of sand can knock out a satellite. It could hit, blow up a battery. I don't know what kind of batteries they've got, but it can imagine, you can see that it would just rip open a big hole in potentially, especially when someone's living on the ISS. So this is actually on the ISS. And it continues. The astronauts on the ISS are hunting for a source of another mysterious air leak. This is actually from today. So they're actually looking for another leak. So these leaks are happening, and I can only assume it's from these tiny little particles, because they're moving like 30,000 miles an hour, 25,000 miles an hour, somewhere in that range, whipping around the Earth really quickly in their own UFO. Well, it's identified, so IFO, ISS. And let's read about this. So in the middle of the night on Monday, 2 cosmonauts and 1 astronaut on the International Space Station were woken up by a call from Mission Control. They were told that there was a leak in a module on the Russian side of the station, responsible for leaking precious air out of the $150 billion spacecraft. That's a lot. Into the vacuum of space. They were now being tasked to hunt for the precise location of the leak and see if they could patch it up. As the leak had seemed to grow alarmingly bigger, an erroneous reading later attributed to the temperature change in the cabin. Okay, so that was actually false, because in the previous article, which was written earlier, and that was actually the good news. They said, oh my goodness, all right, let's try to find out what the bad news is. The ISS had been dealing with the air leak for over a year. Wow, I didn't even realize it actually had been a year-long process to deal with this leak. first discovered in September 2019 when NASA and its partners observed a slight dip in air pressure. The problem has never posed a threat to the crews on board. It was only in August, after ground crews noticed the leak was getting worse, that the investigation was launched to finally find the source and remedy the problem. Since then, American astronaut Chris Cassidy and Russian cosmonauts Anatoly Ivanishin, there it is, and Ivan Wagner have spent multiple weekends hunkered into a single module while they close the rest of the station's hatches and make measurements of the air pressure. So this is what the other article is talking about. And that led up to the Monday night search party here. The ISS always loses a tiny bit of air, and that simply requires replacing the nitrogen and oxygen tanks during regular resupply missions. But the fact that the leak was getting worse would require the tanks to be replaced sooner than expected. It also means the hole was allowing the leak the leak may have gotten bigger and could grow still if not dealt with soon. These leaks are predictable. Sergei Krikalev, the executive director of Russia's crewed space program, in a televised comment, "What's happening now is more than the standard leakage, and naturally, if it lasts a long time, it will require supplies of extra air to the station." So they're going to have to get some air out there. So this is a tweet from Chris Cassidy talking about it. "Strangely, the data did not point us to any particular location. Yesterday and today, Anatoly and I have been checking all the window seals, not Navy SEALs, for any indication of a leak using an ultrasonic leak detector. So far, no luck finding the source, but it looks like we will try again with the module isolation this weekend. No harm or risk to us as the crew, but it is important to find the leak. We are not wasting valuable air." Yeah, exactly. So that is that's it for that segment. I mean, it goes on and they keep talking about it, but that's pretty much the information that we got out of there. I want to show this incredible photograph of the future. Check this out. This is from Eric X Space, Making Life Multiplanetary. Look at this. This is Starship. That is, as far as I'm concerned, the first Starship. I mean, we had the space shuttle, but the space shuttle couldn't get off the Earth by itself. It couldn't launch and land. This is the first Starship, like real Starship, something that can go from the, land on Earth, fly into space, and come back down and land. This is incredible. We seriously are at the beginning of the future. We are witnessing this shift to going into space. The conversations that I had with these space experts that I had on my show the past couple weeks has been incredible. I feel like I got a nice window into the economics of space travel. And if you want to check out those, they're on my channel. You can check them out. And incredible conversations, but it's happening. We're actually there. We are here witnessing the future of space, and it is incredible. So this here is the Starship by Elon Musk, and I am so excited about it. I can't express how excited I am. It's one day maybe I'll get to go to space, and I would love that. If you have an in, let me know, because I would love to go. All right, so those are the segments for the day. For those who weren't here when I talked about Tim, he didn't get arrested. That was a joke. David, I see you asking about it. A lot of people are asking about Tim. They weren't actually here with us. I was totally joking. It's a satire. I'll show you again. Check this out. It's satire. NPC Daily is a satire website. They actually hit me up with some funny things. They got me on there somewhere. I don't know. It's just funny. It's basically a Babylon Bee article that I literally was laughing out loud. It's hilarious. It says that law enforcement apprehended Tim Pool after he was live streaming without a mask. That's how crazy it's becoming, though. Like, it's almost to Governor Murphy in Jersey, he seriously has crazy lockdown laws. And I'll tell you what, I am so happy to be gone from New Jersey. I am no longer in New Jersey. I don't live in New Jersey anymore. Oh, that feels good to say. I've been making fun of New Jersey since I was 10 years old. 26 years. 26 years I've been making fun of New Jersey. I went to high school outside Philadelphia in the northwest suburbs area. I lived in New York for 15, 16 years of my life. And I'll tell you what, I've been making fun of New Jersey drivers. That's basically actually it. I think that's what started it, just because my parents hated the way Jersey drivers drove. And funny enough, that's what New Yorkers always complain about too, Jersey drivers, when they come up for the weekend to hang out in New York. So it's been fun and entertaining to leave New York. So now I'm in this amazing place. The new Cast Castle is happening. Yes, I live with Tim. He lives. This place is massive. I have my own section of the house essentially, and it's the in-law suite. Fantastic. Really excited about it. He's got an incredible skate ramp in the front of the house. He's building a full skate park inside the house. I am so excited about that. So, and we're going to be doing skate videos together, so you guys can tune in. And I know there's all this talk about what happened. It doesn't matter. Tim and I are still cool. Like, it's good. Don't worry about it. And you're going to see us. We're going to be putting out some new stuff. It's going to be really exciting. The vlog, I think he's going to start a whole vlog channel about what goes on in the house, which is going to be the skating, shooting arrows in the background, shooting guns when I eventually get a gun, because that will absolutely happen. I don't know what kind of gun I'm going to get. A lot of people wanted me to get an AR-10. I think that's a lot of power for me. I don't think I necessarily need that. I like target shooting a lot. It's a lot of fun for me. But it's, I guess it's all in the air. I might get a revolver. I kind of like I like the look of revolvers. They're fun to shoot. I have shot many guns in my life. When I lived out in Texas, I lived in Arizona. I've been hunting before. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm actually quite accurate with a bow. I don't know if you know this about Tim. He's got a lot of bows and arrows, and we have a bow target system set up in the backyard. So that's really fun. So we're gonna be making videos of shooting stuff, shooting different, like actually shooting different stuff, both on one side and what we're shooting. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm about to read some super chats and hang out and talk to you guys all. But definitely subscribe. Share these videos. Every time you share, more people see my stuff, and it helps me grow my channel. Now I've got my nice studio. I still have to set up a guest location, but I have some area over there that I'm gonna finish setting up the studio. So I got to do that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to having guests. Tomorrow I have Ryan Long gonna be joining me on the show. I'm really excited. He is hilarious. I don't know if you know who he is, but check him out. Ryan, just type in Ryan Long on YouTube, and you can see countless of his hilarious videos that he makes. So we're gonna rap about what's going on, his crazy antics that he has. He's a hilarious dude. So definitely check him out and join us tomorrow as he's going to be on the show. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And also, hit the bell and become a member. If you become a member, you can check out some of the music that I'm going to be putting up. I did put one cover up. I played Black by Pearl Jam. He was one of my idols singing growing up. I used to mimic a lot of singing when I grew up, so it's kind of how I became a thing. And so let's get into some of these here super chats. Thank you for super chatting, everybody. I see a lot of super chats. Thank you so much. And for all you that are joining me today. So Ian Hall says, I claim clickbait. Timmy is too much of a gooder for him to get arrested. You're absolutely right. Come on. There's a question mark. If he was actually arrested, there would be no question mark. The question mark should have given it away, right? I mean, there it is. JT says, nice new set and the UFO. Spin it. I will spin the UFO. Yes. Spin, 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 spin. Those aliens must hate me, right? Gosh, they must hate me. And Yoder says, spin the UFO. I mean, I'll spin it again. All right, let's see. And then we got Haley says, please save Ian from Tim. I mean, what do you guys think? He's on the Timcast IRL show now. I don't know. I guess I don't have a choice. Like, what do I have? Like, hey, Ian, like, come join my new channel that doesn't have nearly the same amount of people that watch it, but you are on the Timcast IRL. He's not going to want to be on my show anymore. So whatever. I mean, he's, what he's going to do? Both shows? I don't know. I mean, it just feels like a weird situation. And I I don't want to. I don't want to be in a weird situation. I tend to distance myself from weird situations. So I might tell you something. Batgoat says, this is for the new UFO fund. Rock on, Adam. Thank you very much. I did end up with the UFO and the divorce. Granted, I don't know if it is Tim's. I will fully admit it is Tim's UFO. I did, and the gun too. I feel like he might want this. He'd be like, oh yeah, I need that. The air duster, because it is nice. You kind of just dust off the stuff, and he used to do that all the time. Just dust off his zone. So he might want that back. And you know what, Tim, you can take it if you want to, but I might fight you for it. I'm just saying, I might fight you for it. All right. Jedi Knight, Anna Quinn Cringewalker says, the Proud Boys guys who was arrested, Mr. Kinsman, is married to a black woman. Apparently white supremacy includes interracial couples now. Yeah, what the Proud Boys, like, what? I don't know much about them. They're not doing anything that is newsworthy that I know about. I mean, I had my ear to the ground for the news for pretty much all of 2020. It's like literally my job now. I don't know. So it's pretty crazy, especially when you see stuff like this. It's like, I don't understand what. Aaron Weiss, hey, what's good? Says, yo, Riverwind, I am in the Discord. Hit me up. LOL. I'm just saying, Adamcast episode 3090 with John Worley would be the best show yet. Sorry, Dr. B. Ooh. Carlin is a great guest, though, isn't she? St. Miles says, Biden's tech was that was used can buy through offsites undercover work of, oh, what a surprise. I mean, how many of you thought he had some sort of earpiece? I certainly did. I mean, I feel like that is just like, duh. I mean, what? He was definitely using an earpiece. Why deny it? He agreed to the drug test and then said, no, I'm not going to be in the drug test. I agreed to being checked for wireless devices. No, I'm not going to be checked for a wireless device. Actually, I need my drugs and I need my wireless device to help me get through this because I can't do it on my own. Yeah, that's who we want as a commander-in-chief, right? Someone who is accused of doing something and then doesn't, how easy is it to take a drug test? Sure, take a drug test, sure. Because I'm competent enough to be president, I should prove that I can do that, right? Goodness sakes. Oh yeah, shout out to Hangover Gang. I don't know if you noticed. This is a dope hoodie that I got, or sweatshirt that I got from Tom McDonald's website. Shout out to Tom McDonald. What up, dog? All right, let's see. Robert Wiles. I had a something happen to me last night. My fake leg broke. The ankles snapped. Luckily, I was next to the dining table, and I was able to get it fixed today. Jeez. You know what? Maybe you're just like, getting used to walking again, and maybe it, I mean, that sucks. Good thing you didn't, like, fall and really hurt yourself because, you got to be able to trust that leg to walk. So I am really happy you were able to get it fixed, Robert. That's awesome. Hey, Oz, the man behind the screen, says, Adam, you glorious Renaissance man. You know what this day is for me? You saw it on Discord. Spin that UFO for you. Well, for me, which is what he said, but I will. Happy birthday, buddy. This is birthday today. I'm going to spin this and maybe Melancholy Hellhound if you have the time. I absolutely will play that song for you today. At the end of these here super chats, I still got some time, so let me spin it for you. This is your spin. This is not for anyone else, by the way, all right? If you're paying it, everyone close your eyes and don't watch at this spin. This is only for Oz, the man behind the screen. Don't look. I'll tell you when I'm done. Spinning. This is for you, Oz. Happy birthday. Okay, everyone can open their eyes again. All right. Thank you for closing your eyes. I know all of you did, right? Good. All right. KOT says, Criggs, the new set looks good, but who's your ISP? Sleepy Joe's Telecom? Just kidding. You'd think AOC would turn on Biden because he said no to the Green New Deal. Yeah, I know he said no to the Green New Deal, but then, of course, his website says he's for the Green New Deal. What is going on? It doesn't matter. They flip-flop to cater to whoever's it is. So, Jared says, love the new studio. Look, spin it. I will spin it. All right. Thank you very much. All right. This is for everyone, but most importantly, you. Thank you, Jared. St. Miles again says, internet is sketchy in Hawaii. I feel like I'm watching Max Headroom. Actually, it may be my internet. I do apologize for that. The internet here isn't the best. This may be like this for a little while. Unfortunately, we are going to be getting better internet. I might actually try to get my own internet so I don't dip into Tim's, because I always like to do a hard stop at 8, but now I absolutely have to be done before 8 o'clock because I don't know if we can both stream at the same time. So unfortunately, I do have a hard stop at 8 o'clock on the weekdays now. I can't go over. So, and that's also unfortunate for Friday's show because I like to jam out on Fridays. Let's see, where was I? just had a super chat jump. Here it is. Carry On Soul says you should grab a VR set so you can stream yourself playing Phasmophobia. Oh, interesting. I don't even know that game, but I do have PSVR, which is super, super fun. I can't explain how incredible it is to play Skyrim and knock an arrow and shoot at dragons. Oh, man, it's awesome. It's awesome. Also, loving the new studio, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. I do love this. Because it feels like me. I got a guitar. I got my music. I got the skateboard. I've got, America here, which I'm super proud of this. This makes me tear up every time I think about when we actually got that. And then we got actual art from fans. I got the Hulk. If you can see the Pixel Starships hat, I won that hat in a tournament. Like we won, I think it was like 2 years ago. My team has been winning for years, like 28 months, 29 months in a row, minus I think we lost 1 month out of all of that. Incredible team. We got our own Discord, Hydra. If you've ever played Pixel Starships, I know I'm getting a little sidetracked, but incredible game. If you do get into it, tell them I sent you, and we'll set you up in Hydra. Let's see. Charles says, call the guitar Maga. I mean, Maga's kind of taken, isn't it? Nah, that doesn't. She's so much more than that. I guess it's a girl. I think all my guitars are girls, and I just called it a girl, so I guess I just gendered it. Yes, I just gendered my guitar. Don't get upset. All right, cry somewhere else. Don't. All right, let's see. Kathoth, K-T-O-T. I don't know how to say that. Kathoth, how do you pronounce that? K-T-O-T-H-E Swiss says, if you like science, check out Nile Red on YouTube. Maybe get him to be a guest. I will check out Nile Red on YouTube. Don't mind if I do. Let me just write that down. All right, let's see. Andrew says, Renovo, PA? Nope, that is wrong. Good guess, though. Good guess. Biker Bob says, Adam, watch Corner Gas TV show to learn how to live in the country. All right. I do actually, I'm actually obsessed with like survivor shows and living out in the wild. So I actually know a lot about living off the land. And of course, if I were to live off the land, I wouldn't be vegan because I would have to hunt myself, which I know how to do, by the way. Do you? I'm just messing with you guys. I mean, I actually do know how, but Anyway, Tam Tom says, Dems want to change the rules of the next debate. Oh, really? Are you surprised? The election and America, they really do want to change all of the rules just to make it easier for them to do everything. Look at the ballot harvesting, which is crazy. I don't know if you watched the episode on Monday, but the next day, yesterday, I found out that the Minneapolis police or the Minnesota police are actually investigating Ilhan Omar. Yes. Thank you, because that is super illegal what she was doing. Man, and if you didn't watch it, it's okay. But before we move on to the rest of these super chats, there's something I want you to do. Smash the like button. Smash it. Oh, we've got such a good ratio. It's the best ratio. Oh, yes. Thank you all. I love it when you smash that like button. I feel it. I see them likes. I see you. You guys are the best. All right, let's see. King Lenny says, a 44/40 caliber is fun. It doesn't have a lot of recoil. Really? 40 caliber? 44 cal? All right. Oh, maybe a revolver? Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Actually, Nisha wants a revolver too. She likes shooting one, so we might get one that we both enjoy shooting. I guess it's legal. There's a hunting lodge not too far from here. We straight up see deer running through the backyard all the time. It's like families of deer. We can straight up, It's funny. I'm vegan, but here I'm saying like I could straight up walk out my back door and hunt deer if I needed to. All right, vegans out there that I don't want to. Whatever. If you get all upset over that, it's okay. I don't care. I am vegan. All right. It doesn't matter. But I mean, I would hunt if I had to. If the world went to where it's not going to go there. All right. I don't believe that's Civil War, America burning. It's not going to happen. America's going to win because that's what we do. We're winners. Sparky says, about time the feds caught up with Tim. Just kidding. Everyone is tired of him constantly and shamelessly spewing his racist, sexist, homophobic vitriol. Well, I mean, obviously that's satire. Thank you very much, Sparky. You're funny. And if you did miss it, he didn't actually get arrested. It was a satire site that I just thought was hilarious. I wanted to trick everybody. The question mark should have given it all away. Come on. It was on NPC Daily here. I still have it up. Check it. He was apprehended by law enforcement after live streaming without a mask. I thought it was funny. Anyway, sorry to try to fool you. I wasn't really attempting that. I figured it would be kind of obvious because he was straight up like uploading. He uploads at 6:30, 6. I don't know when his times go up, but hilarious. SoCal Gamer says you need a boomstick, AR-10 or AR-15. I was looking at the AR-10 actually, a bolt gun and a PSE bow. Some shoot steel targets. To have some fun. John Dudley is a good follow for the shooting bows. You know, I actually really like those steel targets that when you hit the top, it rolls back and another target pops up. So, you know, you can keep shooting the same thing, but you know that you've hit it. Those are fun, actually. I don't know what those are called, but really great because you have something to aim at and there's like some satisfaction when you hit it and it's just bing because, you know, it's got that metal ring sound. So satisfying. Shun says, hey, loving the new studio, Adam. All right. Thank you very much. I whipped it together today. I really do like it. It does, to me, it sounds echoey. I don't know if I sound echoey to you guys because this is the only sound foam that you see. I still have to maybe treat the corners of the room. So, you know, because I have such a booming voice and it echoes when I speak. Well, at least when I speak with my low booming voice. Anyway, sorry. Get a little carried away. Awake Not Woke says, love the new setup. Thank you. Also get a 10/.22 Ruger if you like shooting around with reduced power / recoil. Cheap ammo and fun to plink around with. I love mine. Thanks for making my day. #CrazyCam. Whoa! Anyway, I still have to fiddle around with all the cameras. I don't know if that one's actually set to have me centered, but it's going to be good. Milton Bradley says, rip to my kitty Donna. Oh, that is always really sad. I'm sorry for your loss. This spin is for Donna. Moment of silence. It's always sad to lose a cat. Or lose any pet, honestly, because they really do truly become part of the family, don't they? So, sorry for your loss, Milton Bradley. Jedi Knight Anna Quinn Cringewalker says, this is rather old news, but see if you can get a guest on the topic of Europa and just what is that brown goo oozing from the ice cracks. Yeah, the future of space is incredible. Now everyone's eyes are looking at Venus, and actually this is a little... There may be a rumor that the person who discovered that knows who I am. I might have contact with them. They may join me on my show eventually. That's all I'm going to say. I'm moving on. Let's see. Oh, Wing Lung. Bing, 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 bing. Became a member. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you. All right. Rumpley says, oh, I just had a super chat jump. Give me a second. Let me find out where I was. Here we go. On your behalf, I apologize to all the good people of New Jersey, especially those with a first name or of Tony, Peter, or Sal, a last name that ends with a vowel, and a middle name that starts with the. Yeah. All right. Well, what can we do, right? Easy. He says, your Twitter handle isn't visible in the corner. You should change the color of the font. Oh, I didn't even see that. Good call. There we go. Actually, I should just change it to white, huh? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't even realize. Originally it was white, but then I put I as I was telling you, I just whipped this all together. So I actually changed the color of it, and then I put the article or the sound foam there. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that's way better. Thank you for that. I didn't even notice. That would have, how would anyone would have found me? And then it's actually not just my Twitter handle. That is, how am I pointing? There it is. All right. That right there, if this feels so weird because I'm just pointing at the wall, that is my Twitter handle, my Instagram handle, my Parler handle, my Facebook fan page, and also my website, adamcrigler.net, that my wonderful wife put together for me. All right, so moving on. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate that. Shun says, changing the rules at the last minute for a debate, Trump should say no and go to Rogan's show, and heck, even yours. Well, I would be absolutely honored, President Trump, if you would like to come on my show to join just a, real grassroots kind of a vibe. I would love to have you, even if it's just a phone conversation for 10 minutes or even whatever you can spare. Absolutely, you're always welcome to come on my show. That would be fantastic, and I would be absolutely honored. My goodness. And, speaking of the Joe Rogan show, someone said the other day that Trump should just go on the show and say, I agreed to go into to the debate Joe Biden on your show. Let's do it. And go on the show and let Joe Rogan actually do a time and Trump go and be like, this is when we're here. And we're like, well, I came. I don't know where Joe Biden is, but I'll be here and let's do it. That would be awesome. And then they could just talk about policies and stuff. That's the debate we all want, right? Isn't it? Come on. Let's see. Vanessa says, but Biden's eyes were so dilated, not normal for a stage of full lights. I know, you're right. To a creepy factor. Like, it was kind of creepy. Yeah. El Diablo Loco Poco, what a wonderful name, says it's only $5. Oh, that's all right. I don't discriminate to the super chats. Thank you very much. But since there is not yet a Save Ian GoFundMe, add this to the fund when it starts. Ding, 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 ding on the bulb. I just joined too. It's early. Too early. Oh, okay. All right, just because you asked. All right, Dakota Had says, just a little something for you, new beginnings, and a new studio fund. Thank you very much. Looks awesome there, bro. And glad to see you got the UFO in the divorce. I know, right? I missed her. Anyway, moving on. Thank you, Dakota Dad. Charles says, getting guitar gendered is important for naming. Otherwise, you just have to go with Pat or Pat. I know, right? You're right. It was important, an important move. So I feel like we're a little closer, aren't we? All right. Brian Radford says, you need a rifle. I work for the only Native American female-owned firearms manufacturer, in the U.S. What do you need, Adam? One-shot boondocks. I have no idea, but that's pretty awesome that it's USA. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the only Native American female-owned firearms manufacturer. Dope. I mean, that's cool. Do you make good guns? I've never heard of it, but what do I need? I just want something to, shoot at targets and stuff. So, yeah, one-shot boondocks. I'm definitely going to check you guys out. Although, where we are in Maryland. Oh, I said it. Yes, we're here. I guess all you need to do is just go get an ID, and you can just go buy a gun at a gun shop. So that's pretty dope. Tom Matlock, thank you for the super chat. Here we go. K to the Swiss. So K to the Swiss says it's K to the Swiss. Good, sir. Well, thank you. Now I know how to say it. All right. DJ Zeno says, not trying to be weird, but I'm very interested in picking out the fake and facts between conspiracies. If anyone is interested, or you, Adam, look up mud flood. I've heard of mud flood before. Me and Ian have talked about it before. Cracklin says, do you enjoy the odd orange mocha frappuccino? Also, I like the new studio. The old one was so small, it was like a studio for ants. I see what you did. Multiple layers of Zoolander jokes, all in one nice little super chat. Well done, Cracklin. Well done. I haven't heard any of those before. My gosh, modeling for 15 years. Yeah, never. So original. Alex Shivs says, thanks for what you do. old punk myself now in the military, weird stuff happens. But thank you for making me feel like I'm actually serving good people. Well, thank you for your service. I always appreciate the people that serve us because we really are, maintaining order in the world. I'm finding that more and more. Brian says, would be in your best interest to get your own internet since you stream games too? How big is the room? Get enough space for guests and jam sessions? Well, it's enough for me to have one guest. It's an average size room. It's not the biggest room. I am taking about half of it right now, but a guest wouldn't be too difficult, and a jam session it's not really that important because we straight up have a full-on jam studio that we're building, like set of drums, full-on studio. You should see Nisha's new studio. Amazing. It's coming along really well. Tom Matlock again says, Adam, when is the Gallup Trust and Media Report coming out? Also, shout out to www.thedonald.win. What up, Donald.win? They had me an AMA a few weeks back. It was really fun. He said, we loved having you. Thank you very much, Tom. I did have a lot of fun over there on the Donald. My AMA was incredibly fun. Superman, if he wasn't scared of green rocks, how you doing? Thank you for that incredible super chat. Loving the new background. Sorry I missed Monday's show due to Yom Kippur. I'm driving to Colorado right now, so I'm going to miss your show today, probably till Monday. Oh, that's a shame. So here's some love. Smash the like and spin the UFO. Smash that like button, and I'm going to spin that UFO. He says, Adam Knotts, take care of space Jesus for me. Thank you very much, Superman. All right, there's that spin just for you, buddy. All right. Johnny Gonzalez says, Internet sleuths say Biden likely used a SEP 110 inductive loop for covert communications, according to Moments Biden cuff device and wire were exposed. Yeah, he definitely had something. They were definitely feeding him information. Of course they were. Telling him how to move through that debate. He should absolutely be checked for that stuff. It's insane that we're allowing someone to be fed information. He's clearly a puppet. Clearly. I'm offended at Biden that they think that we're so stupid that we don't know that he's being fed information. Duh. Come on, Biden. You can't speak for yourself? Why would we want anyone who can't speak for themselves, can't handle themselves in a debate against the sitting president to prove themselves that they deserve to be there? You're not proving it. You're proving that someone else is feeding you information to prove to the world that I'm not an idiot. Americans aren't idiots. Stop treating us like we're idiots, Biden. Jeez. Or maybe not. Should I speak to his handlers? Hey, Joe Biden handlers, we're not idiots. All right? God, it pisses me off. Patrick Godford says, Adam needs a bunt gun. I don't even know what that is, but maybe after that little rant, I should get a gun. All right, so that was the end of the Super Chats, but not the end of the show. I don't normally play music during the week. Actually, yeah, whatever, I do, right? I'm going to play some music. This is Melancholy Hellhound. Now, this is for a certain somebody. His name is Oz. I named him Oz. His name is the man behind the screen, but I named him Oz because doesn't that just feel so right? I turn that up a little bit. How's that sound? Does it sound good? All right. Oh, we got a couple more super chats. This is Sir Spicy Fries says, love your work, Adam. I myself just recently bought a rifle, so I hope you can find one you enjoy shooting. Well, thank you very much, Spicy Fries. I actually have some experience with shooting guns, so I kind of know what I want. I prefer long guns. I like the distance shooting. I feel like it's a little more challenging. I do, handguns are fine, but I do feel like a revolver would feel more American. I don't know why. It's just like cowboys and just stick them up. I don't know. Cool. Raymond Fry says, hey, did you move out with Tim Pool or did you get your own place? Just joined. Hey, Raymond, I did move into the Cast Castle. That's what, I don't know if he's announcing that that's what we're calling it, but I like it a lot. The Cast Castle, the Tim Cast, the Adam Cast. I'm doing my thing here. He's doing his thing here. So it's really fun. So yeah, this is a guitar that I have. It's a beautiful guitar. I really, really enjoy this. I think it's called a Street Master. Yeah, Street Master 000015. I don't know why they call it that. whatever. It's a Street Master. I love this guitar so much. Let me just make sure it's tuned up because I actually... Oh, it's way out of tune. My goodness. Jeez. All right, remember, I literally moved here yesterday. I got here and I moved all my stuff inside and then watched the debate and then I passed out. So that was yesterday. So I spent today... So I haven't been watching the news yesterday or today. So I don't really know too much about what's going on. Obviously, the news is all about the debate yesterday. Craziness. And this guitar, I haven't played it since I got here. Anyway, happy birthday to Oz, the man behind the screen. You asked for the song, and I'm about to play it for you. This song is just my tuning song. I don't know. I always play it on any guitar. I'll play that song, and I can hear that it's tuned. Sounds pretty tuned. All right, so this is Melancholy Hellhound. Well, I don't want your money. I just want some wine. Yeah, give me some of your honey. I promise I'll take my time. Oh, welcome to the party. It always feels the same. Yeah, well, I find myself growing senseless to the pain. Yeah, you can scratch and crawl to figure it out, but in the end you'll find me. Oh yeah, I don't want your pity. I just want some, I don't want no lies. Yeah, life gets shitty. Oh, and then you die. Oh, welcome to the heartache. Try not to lose your way. Yeah, it's like trudging through the muddy waters. Oh, without faith. Yeah, you can scratch and crawl to figure it out, but in the end, you'll find me. Oh, yeah, I still get that feeling, yeah, of judgmental eyes. Only difference being it's just not worth my time. I welcome all that heartache. It brings tears to my eyes. Oh, those tears remind me I'm alive. Oh, alive, yeah. Well, I scratch and crawl to figure it out, but in the end, it's just me. All right, that was Melancholy Hellhound. All right, let me get back into position here. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I know I do normally an hour and a half, but my show was supposed to only just be 30 minutes of subjects, 30 minutes of non. So sometimes I go over a little hour. That's really kind of what I aim for. Oh, I have some new super chats. So read those before I go. Let's see. We got... Raymond Fry says, oh no, I already answered that one. Huge reaction says, Biden runs the show like Pinocchio. Nailed it. Awesome. Carnell says, hey, what's good? Says, hey, Adam, it's been a minute. Glad to see that you had a safe move out of New Jersey. Sorry, I still haven't sent you your package. Is the P.O. box the same address? Yes, the Tim's PO box you can absolutely send things to me via Tim's PO box. Just make sure it's labeled for me, or it'll be lost. Andrew Anderson says, Adam, check out Joshua Phillip from Epic Times and his 430,000 subbed YouTube channel, Crossroads. Some really life-changing information on China. Guest someday? I actually do subscribe to Crossroads, and he is very good at reporting about the different things that happen in China. So I tune in. I haven't tuned in for a little bit. I've been rather busy the past couple weeks, but now that I'm settling down in my new location, maybe I'll go check it out. CJ Hansen says, I want to see a car channel in Discord. A car channel, huh? Maybe I'll add that in. I do love my WRX that I have, and I've got another Subaru. I'm a big fan of Subarus. Charles W. Jensen II says, very good, Adam. Excellent blues singer. Thank you very much. Very, very much. I appreciate that. That's very nice. I like that it was just a little tiny bit over 5 too. It was good. So thanks everyone for hanging out today. I had a really good time with all of you. And I will be back tomorrow at 6:30 with Ryan Long. I don't know if you can hit him up on Twitter, Ryan Long Comedy. He also has a YouTube channel that has some hilarious videos. Dude's hilarious. Really looking forward to having him on the show. So tune in tomorrow at 6:30. I will be going in tonight at Twitch at 10. Basically, I used to go on at 9. I'm going to wait a little bit longer so I don't stream over Tim. As soon as he finishes his show, I'm going to go live on my Twitch channel now that I have a new setup. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for hanging out. I'm going to read these last 2 super chats. Augustine says, what happened to Tim? He supposedly got arrested, but it was satire. It was a funny article that I found that said he was apprehended by law enforcement after live streaming without a mask. I still have it. NPC Daily. They're kind of hilarious. They're like really extreme satire, but it was hilarious. Raymond Huffman says, I'm not crazy. All right, you just proved it. It's now officially in the interwebs. So there it is, everybody. And thank you for smashing the like button, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share these videos that I post. I'm going to start doing clips again. I stopped only because I was kind of, super busy with packing and moving. And now that I'm kind of in my new location, I'll be cutting the videos, making clips about everything that I talk about. So thanks for showing up, everybody. And I will see you later tonight on my Twitch channel at 10. Twitch TV/Adam Crigler. You could show up and subscribe, help me grow there as I dig more into my gaming life. And I will be back here at 6:30 tomorrow with Ryan Long. Really looking forward to that. So thank you very much and have a great night, everybody.